Good evening, I'm Giuseppe Basile. I'm the Einstein Trader. You can find at website www.fibstalker.com. I also post regularly on Twitter using the @fibstalker nickname. Good evening. Today is Thursday, March the 6th, 2014, and in this video I'm going to review for you four markets: the euro dollar versus the US dollar, the SP500, E-mini future, the dollar index futures, and gold. So let's start from the euro dollar. As you know, I was anticipating this market continuing lower, but that never happened. And at some point, we identified this level of support. It's a lows to highs, and the support came at 134, 135 area, and basically the support at this level on the daily chart was able to break the sequence of measure move on the lower side, on the downside, and we can see this when we see price violating on the upside this 136.39. So once that happened, basically we started observing a sequence of measure move higher here, which is very clear on the daily time frame. So it was lows to highs, support at 135.80, first target 137.31. Then again, the market went to trade the next measure move in the sequence from lows to highs, and we saw 136.76, 136.70 level, with the 136.41 never reached. And we saw again price into the second target, and look at how price corrected just after piercing that first target level. And again we have the next sequence in the measure move, and yesterday what we saw in this daily chart, it was a violation, but price went nevertheless into the first target. As we can see here, the 137.12, 137.13 level here was breached on the downside, but nevertheless price was brought into the first target, right into the first target at this 138.66 because of the ECB announcement today. Now the market is now going to retrace, and we'll consider the next level in the sequence. Anyway, it is possible that this next level will fail, and the reason for this is that we had a failure. We had an actual failure of the previous measure move before it reached target. So that's a busted setup. Busted setup are not reliable setups, but nevertheless we are going to watch the level 137.89, 137.90 here, and see whether it will work. It will actually keep supporting price. So on the 240 minutes here, I just want to show again that we actually had a number of measure move which was respected. The first one was highs to lows that brought price into first and second target. So congratulations if you took this trade. And again, highs to lows into the all the way halfway back, 137.72, but this time we did not make it to the actual target. And on the opposite side, we had this measure move, and actually another trade that could be taken actually on Wednesday was these highs to lows, and we know that this level here worked, but then eventually brought price lower below this 137.18. When a 61.8% line is breached, we always wait for all the way halfway back for a continuation lower. But what happened today, due to the ECB announcement, we saw just price continuing higher. So at this moment then I will want to see, as I showed you on the daily, what is going to happen at the level lows to highs, and that's what we are going to look at, 137.90. Moving to the SP500, the SP500 as well has been continuing higher. I will start from the daily chart. On the daily chart we can see that we are actually trading we're trading at the moment a level that is bringing price higher, and that level that was identified after the fact, so was not something that could be anticipated before, is the lows to highs. And this measure move as a target above, and yesterday, sorry, 2 days ago, I've showed you also the levels. We are in the area between 1896 and 1882, so that's where we're going to see price moving here. And once we get there, we will see whether we're going to get a retracement for this market. This market will actually retrace. We need to know if the next measure move in the retracement will hold, or the market will just continue lower. The dollar index obviously is moving lower as the euro moves higher, and there's no serious possibility for this market to just continuing lower. We still have some sort of support here, but instead of looking at this market, we will look at we'll actually look at the euro dollar. Now you will remember that in the past, and it's actually now a few months, that I identified this level of resistance here, the 84.90 of the resistance, twice in 2011 and twice in 2012. So we know that this trace has targets below. Let me see if I'm able to show you this target. As you can see, the target is it's much lower. It's at 72.20 area here. So if we get a move lower in the dollar, is going to be a very quick and strong move lower here. And we will need to see what happens to price in the coming days. I also want to take the opportunity to remember that when it comes to the weekly time frame on the euro dollar, we have actually targets above, and the actual measure move we are looking at on the weekly time frame from the euro dollar is from lows to highs. Lows in July last year to highs, lows in July 2012 to highs in February last year, beginning of February, with a support that has been identified and tested 3 times at 128.70-80 here, and this set up as a target at 141. So there is a possibility for this market to continue higher into this level now, and this would support a well-formed setup here on the weekly time frame. Finally, I want to close with the gold versus the the gold futures here. And the gold actually, when we look at the weekly here, which is what you see on the screen, we had this lows to lows and extension short, which would have targets below. Then within this move lower, you also had a test, an ambush trade, 50% here, as we can see here, and the price went into the first target, but was not able to move into the second target. So at that point, we started the retracement, and eventually the counter trend trade here breached the the 137.38 level, which was a very important level. So one of the outcomes that we could get, it's a retracement into the old halfway back long now, and we're going to see if this is going to happen in the coming days, or whether that dollar continuing down would actually continue pushing gold higher. So there is not really a lot we can do here at the moment. Apparently, and this could only observed after the fact. There was no way I could actually use this information before. We see after the fact that the market has been using these two highs. That's something that program trading looks like it's using consistently. So it's something that it is very important to consider. And in fact, when we trace from these highs to new highs, we see we got participation right at the lows here. That's a very important information. This is price discovery. And now we know that price is moving into the next level of first target 1357, and as this is an extension, the price would just keep moving higher into 1377, in which case we will now know the next level to watch if we get there. On the 20-40 minutes, there is not really a lot to say. We had a very well formed trade here from highs to lows, and this actually worked well and provided a free risk trade. So this could be traded and would provide us with a free risk. And so either if price came back and stopped us out, it was worth taking this trade. 2 days ago, the market went to test this 1342 again, but eventually, as an effect of the ECB announcement we saw today on Thursday, this huge move higher. So there's not really a lot to do here. So I hope this video review is useful. I wish you a very good day and a very good trading day tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday, so no need to risk. It's going to be a slow day, and actually it's good to look at the market only half of the day. Thank you very much for your attention. I wish you a very good evening and all the best, and have a great weekend. Bye bye now.